Hello, fellow crafters and paper artisans. It's Chandra with Stockton Stuff. I am here to share my group swap pieces for the Melt With Me swap that's hosted by Cheeky Bum. It's been going from June to July. She is like up to almost 20 videos at this point, and I am trying to get mine in the mail this week because I think the mail out day is early next week, and I am going on vacay, so I'm trying to get it done this week. So we can make one and get one, or make two and get two. So I'm making one, and I'm going to I'm making two, but I think I'm trying to decide if I'm going to just totally make two or make one and give one to Lacey. I'm not sure, so we'll see how it hashes out. But we have to have creative packaging, contain 8 handmade items, an ATC card or memory decks, and a summer theme gift worth $5. So I am doing this video in parts, and I'll put it all together because I'm starting to get overwhelmed and I need to start packaging. Okay. So I did some shaker cards, and I'm sure I did 4, but they all didn't make it to the camera. Anyway, this was a die that I got from AliExpress, and so I just did my fruit mix in here. I did a ice cream background and my fruit mix, and I just added a bow and the kind of drippy frosting, and then I added some stickles to kind of look like the sprinkles. And so that's what I ended up with. And I actually have 2 pink ones, so I don't know, it didn't make it. Like I said, my desk is starting to get a little crowded, and I wanted to, sorry about bumping the camera, I thought maybe I had it. And I wanted to get this going so I could start packaging. I did some embellishments with my Concord and Ninth special delivery stamp and die set. And so it can be a taco truck or ice cream truck. There's stamp and dies for both, and it comes with the taco die and the ice cream die. But I'm doing my theme pretty much popsicle, so I'm sticking with popsicles. So I heat embossed. I did a silver heat embossed, and I added, I did ice cream and popsicle. And I have this summer die that has these tiny little popsicles and ice cream cones. And then I cut one in this popsicle paper, and then I just added summer in that same die. It has this word summer. And then I just added an embellishment, and these are all like double backed with 110 cardstock. Let's see what else. Okay, so I have this. This is a silhouette SVG, and it actually was bigger, but I've made them before, and so I've just shrunk the SVG because I like them to be small so I can put them on cards and things. And so I didn't, I was going to put them on rosettes, and I thought I'll let people do with them what they want, but I did decorate them with some of the flowers from my little die, the tropical, and then I have lemon limes. And then I just there's some swirly pieces in there. And then I had this tiny little cherry sticker on a sticker sheet, Echo Park. And so I just added it there. And so that's that. And then I also I have this Karen Berniston charms. So you make paper charms with the die. I have a Christmas set too. And so I did a dangle with my cardstock, my little cardstock ice cream and popsicle. And I did this one. I had a bear. I just went through my charms and I had this kind of gummy looking bear. And so then I just made the rest of it to match and put it on a pink hook. And then I had one more bear, and it was green and yellow. And so I did that and just added my charms. I'd made the charms first, not deciding what I was going to do with them yet. I just knew I was going to add them in because I just think they're, you know, kind of unique to have some paper charms. So I wanted to throw that in there. And I don't know, I thought I had some of these open, but Dreaming Tree 3D SVG has, and I'm pretty sure it's free, these ice cream tags. Well, I just cut the pineapples, and I did one in red, white, and blue, and they're tags, you know, like and I stamped to and from in there and just put some twine. And I did one in pink, green, and yellow with a brown base, and I did green and 2 shades of yellow, so yellow and gold, and I stamped to and from inside. And then I have this SVG in my file, and it is called Popsicle Party. And I am not sure where I got this Popsicle Party SVG from. I feel like I got it recently, but I just cannot find where the file came from. And so I did these bomb pops. I did create the lining for the inside and just decorated. I did one in orange and one in red, white, and blue. And I added a little cherry sticker inside of there. And I just used Echo Park stickers and some jimmies on the outside. And then I made some envelopes to fit using my envelope punch board. So just slides right in. So you have a little envelope. So I packaged them like this with the envelopes in the middle. And this one I made red and this one I made blue, but that's the only difference. Next, I saw a tutorial from Stampin' Studio on YouTube, and she had made these popsicle boxes. I haven't closed them up yet. I think I'm just going to use one of my neon washi tapes to close them up, just so it stays bright. And it was a really cute tutorial because she even showed you how to make a stencil to do the shading there. And luckily I had ink that was similar color to cardstock I had. And then and these are real popsicle sticks, and I just decided to throw some Echo Park stickers on there because I'm really using this as a box. And this is where I put my shakers, and I haven't closed them yet because I don't know if there's going to be something else that I'll need to add to this. So I just kept it simple, because I'm trying to, stick with the creative boxing or packaging. And then the other set of cards that came with the SVG for the Popsicle Party that I can't think of where I got from, and I really feel bad about that because I made a lot with that SVG, and hopefully if it comes up for me where I got it from, I will post it across the screen in this video. So if you've been watching my channel, you saw me make the envelopes, and so I'm just going to go through that really quickly because I want to show you. I said that I may decorate the plainer ones, and so I want to show you what I did. So these are the cards, and they're all a little different. And this one has a bite, and I just added some bling and sunglasses and a little sticker. I'm trying to use up those. I have 3 sheets of Echo Park stickers that are from summer themes. And then I again created the place so you can put a sentiment. I don't know, I have a thing about blank cards, which is fine. If you send me a blank card, I'm fine with that. But I like to give a card with a piece of paper in there. And so I have this it's not I want to say it's like 32 pound, and I use it for the inside of my cards. So I did that. I just resized it in Cricut. And so there's that one. And I just paired it with I just pulled out some paper. Actually, it's the Echo Park because it's from that summer collection. You can see the inside. And this one was the cut. Actually, I think I created the cut for the sprinkles underneath because I didn't want to deal with sprinkles, trying to put sprinkles on. And then again, I created the inside. This one I just, these you can cut and add to give the shading. I just added a flower, and my inside I stuck a sticker in there. And then on the envelope that you saw me show you for Crack the Vault on a different video, I used my what is this, Lawn Fawn Happy Summer die, and I just put it at the bottom because there was some empty space and I didn't particularly care for that, and so I just added it there. And I did the same for this one, and I used the chocolate because the popsicle was a creamsicle chocolate. I pulled this out of my stash. I believe I got it in another swap, and this is some bling I had. And so there's that one. And then I also used chocolate there, and I pulled a bowl. This is a store-bought bowl, Hobby Lobby, I think. I pulled it out of my stash, but I added enamel dots. And then this one I added, this is textured paper. I added bling, a flower from my stash. And this is that Dollar Tree iridescent. I wish they were still selling that because I'm almost done with the packs that I had bought that summer. And I did that color on the front, which I thought turned out pretty. And this envelope, well, you'll see it in the other video, I did it like a regular envelope instead of a top. And then this one, I added the bling and some Echo Park. No, these are not Echo Park stickers. These are stickers I got in another swap. I'm not sure where they're from. And then I just added a colorful envelope. And then this one was all cream, and I thought I should have done it in printed paper. I don't know what I was thinking. I did them all solids. I could have done some printed. But this I got in a lemon swap I did last summer, and I thought, I love this color combo, so I decided to, give my cream card some pizzazz, and because I started off like it's a creamsicle, and then it was like, that's bland. And then this paper is a Crafter's Companion, one of those kits that you can buy. I think I got it from Tuesday Morning, and I just really cracked into it. I thought it was a decent match, so I did that. So so there's some other items for my swap for the Melt With Me, and let me see what else I got. Last but not least, the final packaging for the swap. I saw 12 by 12 Cardstock is a new website I started. I started getting their newsletters, and they sent a video on how to make a popsicle box, and it looked really big, and I thought I might be able to use that to package up my swap. And so I did. I will link the video because it was another crafter that did it for them. I will say check the comments because the sizing, it was a silhouette file, and uploading it to Cricut, the sizing was a nightmare. And she did put, how big you should make the sizing, but I still had some issues, and I had to do some adjusting and some recutting on my own. So anyway, the popsicle box comes with all the sides and this layering piece, and then I did a monotone, and then this frosting or whatever drip piece, and I did those in glitter. And then I just measured and added some popsicle paper on the side just because I really am making it as a box. And then I just added some ephemera and that I had just to try to make it not so plain. I also put a layer on the back. And the other thing that I added was on the inside, I made it just a smidgen smaller and cut another layer because it was, you know how a round box has those little prongs that you would glue down, and mine were catching on the box. I did use 110, but I think because I have so much stuff in here, I feel like I probably could have done a layer on here as well. But look how I got all my stuff in there. I was not able to get my gift in there. We had to do a $5 gift. I don't know if I told you that, but I bought one of those and I wrapped them already. So I'm just going to tell you, I bought a popsicle shaped bath bomb, and I got the popsicle sponge from, I got the sponge from Forever 21 and the bath bombs from Dollar Tree, which I had to go and find it at a lot of Dollar Trees, and I still never found it in my city. I was traveling, and I went to all their Dollar Trees, and I found it at the last one, just because I had some time to kill. I wasn't really looking for those. Well, I was, but because I had seen somebody haul them on YouTube. So you guys are enabling. Anyway, so I made a green one, I made a pink one, and I also made a yellow one that I'm giving to Lacey, but I'm still working on getting hers done. And so hers is the same popsicle print. I used a different one because I'm just finishing up my popsicle paper, and I didn't buy any new paper. Again, I did the layer in there, and I was able to get, you know, both my popsicle boxes in here. They all have things in them that I made that I've shown you through this video. I got my ATC card, my charm, which I don't know if I showed you that earlier in this video, that I added to a I just made a bookmark type of thing, and my card, my bomb pops, and then each of them got 4 cards. And I had to add my trucks in something else because they weren't fitting in my little boxes. So there's my swap for the Melt With Me, and I'm going to get that in the mail today. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.